and when I try to be calm, my heart's beat like 1,000 miles a minute. Ta-tum, ta-tum, ta-tum.
Hi. How are you? Hi. How are you? Good. Wicked. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Your song, just the words, helped me get through like a really, really tough time of my life that I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get through, and I just wanted to come here today and thank you for that.
Want to meet and interview your favorite celebrity? Time's running out, so log on to fanatic.mtv.com and find out how.
First of all, we just really want to thank you for giving us your time. Happy to meet you guys. We're speechless. We're here. Thank you. My first question is, how has fame changed your life?
I think in a lot of ways it made me aware of how fortunate I am. You know what I mean? Because this is what I wanted to do my whole life, and I'm doing it now. I was obsessed with it. So that's one way. I'm less obsessed, but I'm still possessed by this thing and working as hard as I was then.
I'm a gospel singer, and you inspire me to sing from my heart because you're my idol and because you do, so therefore it helps me not only with my singing but also personally to get through tough times and stuff. What advice could you give me to pursue my solo singing career?
I'm a huge fan of gospel singers. To me, they're the best, most real singers in the world. This is such a crazy business, and it's really hard to get people to listen. You know what I mean? Do you write stuff?
Yeah.
Writing is very important, and being focused and never letting anybody dissuade you from what you want to do.
Your new album coming out called Ones. I'd read that that you didn't want to entitle it a greatest hits album.
No.
How come you didn't want to do that?
I've only been out in the 90s. So to me it seems premature. But when we had the 13 number ones and we broke the record, I wanted to do this album as a thank you to the fans. So I was just like, make it clear it's the 13 number ones, because if it were a greatest hits, I would have songs on it that I think are very much associated with me, like Butterfly, Anytime You Need a Friend. But because of the fact that these are just the number ones, to me they're not necessarily my best songs or the most representative of my work. And so I felt like my real fans should have something to buy to commemorate what they've done for me.
They're all greatest hits though. Is it difficult having fans overseas and in the United States? I mean, is there a big difference for you with that? I mean,
I feel like I do have a very strong connection with my fans after traveling around the world, and seeing people in places like Australia or Taipei or France or wherever, places that even places I haven't been, and getting letters from those people. I felt like it's a big world, and I never thought about that before I put out an album. I never realized it, that music can touch people in places that you've never been.
What do you most enjoy shopping for?
If I had time to go shopping, I could let you know. Probably shoes.
Yeah. How much emotion do you bring to your songs? Do you put personal memories into your music?
I've always had albums where it was sort of peppered with songs that were really very true to me. But on Butterfly, basically every song has a significance and a truth and something that is so important to me. It's very
just want to tell you that you have like really affected my life because a couple years ago, one of my best friends died. He accidentally got shot. A couple months after the funeral, I heard One Sweet Day on the radio. It just really spoke to me and like stayed with me because I know one day, like on the other side, you know, I'll get to tell him everything. But your song, just the words, helped me get through like a really, really tough time of my life that I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get through. And I just wanted to come here today and thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you so much.
You know, that's why we wrote that song. You really feel that way when you lose somebody, and it's a loss, but if you have that sense of faith and that sense of hope, then it can get you through, you know, whatever's going on.
And everything that's going to happen to someone you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And that song just really helped me out a lot, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Before we finish it, I just want to say that on behalf of me and Phil and all of your fans, you've just helped us through so much.
Thank you.
I think you're a very talented person.
And you guys helped me, because without you, I'm nothing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Nice meeting you too. It was an honor.
You.
Such an honor.
Thank you. A safe flight back. Don't get too much trouble in New York on your own. Okay. What is this? You know what's funny about meeting different people in different places? They have like different stuff, like unauthorized stuff, and you're like, who in the hell authorized this? This is called, what is this? The Essential Collection. Did I authorize this? You got this off the internet? I can give you a new one. Oh, wait. I'll sign it for you though. Tell me like which one you want me to just.
You just put like to Angie.
This is my favorite one. That's butterfly. Yes, standard. That's why I have this little butterfly right here. So that's from that. That's right there.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
She was everything that I expected.
More than I
it just totally the most, like, this will be the best day, like, for the rest of my life. I mean, there's nothing that's ever going to top this moment.
So let me ask you a question. What is your favorite CD, just out of curiosity?
Butterfly. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that's got me through like loads of stuff as well. Like this year's been like, and just the songs, you know, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you. That would be my favorite as well. Well, let me ask you this question, you can be honest. Do you like the new album cover or not? Because some fans said to me the other day that they thought that it wasn't really me because it's like more serious or whatever. No, but I can't. You like it? Yeah. Because I was like, you know, I don't know. It's like a different vibe, but it doesn't always have to be the same.
Still in shock from it all. It's just, I'll be in shock for a couple days, I'm sure. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Nice meeting you.
Nice
You gonna go out tonight? What's on your agenda?
Gonna go out
Yeah. Today has totally, like, not changed my views, but kind of like pushed them along a bit, you know. Mariah said about keeping it going, you know, no matter what, if you're really serious about it. So it's kind of like, you know, giving me strength, giving me encouragement to carry on.
I actually feel better that I had somebody here with me to do this because I mean, somebody to lean on here that was like going through the exact same thing that I was.
It was really nice, and what I really appreciated was that they had felt something from the music, and that's what inspired them to come.
I was like freaked out the whole time I was there. I was probably looking like a robot, like, what am I supposed to say? I mean, towards the end I was starting to relax a little bit more, but I mean, when I was walking through the door, I thought I was really going to pass out.
When you put yourself out there and then people respond to you and what you're feeling and have similar emotions about, you know, about the themes and everything else, it makes it kind of validates what you're doing.
I am the #1 fan of Mariah Carey in the United States.
And I am the #1 fan of Mariah Carey International.
And together we're both the #1 fans, and we thank you, MTV, for putting this all together.
Thank you.
Thank you.